One bright morning in the peaceful village of Umueka, something unusual happened. A beautiful, mysterious woman appeared from the edge of the forest path. She was stunning, her skin glowed like morning sun on still water, her eyes held the mystery of 1,000 moons, and her body, well, let's just say it looked sculpted, almost like she had visited a place no one in the village had ever heard of. The way she walked with grace and confidence made it impossible for anyone not to notice her. But what caught everyone's attention the most was the large calabash balanced perfectly on her head. She did not speak at first. She walked slowly through the village square, past the market women, past the blacksmiths, past the elders, and most importantly, past the young men who stood frozen, their mouths wide open, watching her in awe. Later that day, she returned to the village square, where the entire village had gathered, and for the first time, she spoke. Her voice was calm and sweet like a lullaby. "I have come to choose a husband," she announced, "but only the man whose stone can bring down this calabash from my head shall be worthy. If the calabash touches the ground, I will marry that man willingly." The village erupted into murmurs. The young men quickly grabbed stones and began to throw. One by one, strong hunters, warriors, and even the chief's sons took their shots. Some stones passed through the calabash like smoke. Others hit it but bounced away like rubber. No matter how hard they tried, none could bring the calabash down. Not far from the village square, in a small compound near the forest, lived a young man named Obinna. He was not rich. He was not a warrior. But he was known for his kindness and humility. He farmed daily to support his aging mother, Mama Ijeoma, and always returned from the bush with firewood balanced on his strong shoulders. That morning, like every other, Obinna had gone to the farm before sunrise. Now he was at home, in the kitchen, helping his mother roast yams. The scent of palm oil, onions, and fresh pepper filled the air. Suddenly, his friends burst into the compound, panting and shouting, "Obinna! Obinna! You won't believe what's happening. A beautiful woman with a calabash on her head has challenged the village. She said any man who brings it down will become her husband." Obinna wiped his hands and smiled. "And what has that got to do with me?" he asked, stirring the pot. But Mama Ijeoma turned to him and said, "My son, you have reached the age to marry. Go and try your luck. Maybe the gods have sent her for you." Obinna hesitated. "Mama, I don't want to embarrass myself like the others." But Mama Ijeoma touched his shoulder gently. "Just go. Sometimes, blessings wear strange clothes." Reluctantly, Obinna cleaned his hands, changed into a simple white wrapper, and walked toward the village square. By the time Obinna arrived, the crowd was restless. The beautiful woman stood tall and calm, the calabash still perfectly balanced on her head, not even shaking despite the many stones thrown at it. Obinna stood at the edge of the crowd. He didn't know what to do. Then, something caught his eye, a tiny stone lying near his feet. It was smooth, barely the size of a kola nut. He bent down, picked it up, sighed deeply, and said, "Let me just do this so Mama will not say I didn't try." He tossed the stone gently, almost lazily, toward the woman. It spun through the air, and the moment it touched the calabash, the impossible happened. The calabash dropped. There was a loud gasp. Then silence. Then shouting and cheering. The mysterious woman smiled, stepped forward, and embraced Obinna. "You are the one," she whispered. The crowd erupted in joy, clapping and chanting his name. Obinna was stunned. He didn't understand what just happened. He took her hand, and together they walked back to his house. When they arrived, Mama Ijeoma came out, squinting in the afternoon sun. "My son, who is this beautiful woman?" she asked, surprised. Obinna smiled and said, "Mama, this is my wife." Mama Ijeoma held her hands to her chest and whispered, Wonders shall never end." But little did they know, the real mystery was only just beginning.